Generic Seasons greetings, and welcome back to Prison Architect. In the previous episode, we started a nice festive prison. As you can see, Santa's researching health, and his elves are running around trying to build this prison. And we got a bit of a problem because that says it's room requirement. There are no canteens accessible. Okay, we haven't put the canteens in. So yeah, we managed to make a Christmas tree-ish shaped tree, although I'm guessing people are going to call it like more of a gingerbread one because it's very basic. But you know what? It's good enough. It's fine. It works. Either way, what we're going to do is just crack on. So we need to connect all of the water up, which is what we'll be doing right now. So we'll do that and that. And then go along here, and then along to there. And then, quite honestly, the best way of connecting it up is probably just doing the ends, and then that should do the job quite nicely. And then we've got all of the water connected up to these cells, and it's dying for some reason. It's stuttering like mad. Anyway, so we'll go over to materials, and then brick wall. We'll put a brick wall in this corner here. This will be storage. We don't necessarily need it, but we're going to put it in just for the sake of. Now, I need to make sure that this is either an odd or an even. That is a 14 to there, so technically the door should be there, so that's fine. That's exactly what we wanted. Door there, and then we've got some stoves there. Probably a bit too big for, well, that's always, I always do a canteen that's too big, but canteen being too big is not really a problem because you can easily underdo the size of the canteen, and I think it's a bit of a problem because let's have a staff door there, staff door there, staff door there. Yeah, I just think it's a bit of a problem if you underdo it, but if you overdo it, then so what? They hang around there anyway, so it's not a big problem. Now, do yards need to be outside? No, it just needs to be secured, so that's fine. So speaking of security, what I'm going to do is go to concrete wall, make a concrete wall go. Do I want that along there? Although perimeter wall, perimeter wall even better. We'll have a perimeter wall go along, because then that's the electrical cable that comes in from the plug. Yeah, we're thinking about this. We're not thinking hard about it, but we're going to do it. Okay, so we'll have the large jail door in the corner there. Just double checking to make sure this is secure, which I think it is. We will put the flooring in, as I mentioned. Don't think there's any green flooring, though, apart from grass, which is then covered in snow, so it's not green anymore, so that's sort of redundant. But yeah, it's called grass. You can see it's actually snow. Sand is also just white. That's fine. Ceramic tiles, white tiles haven't changed. That's fine. It's fine. We'll put whatever flooring we can in. So, we need to do this here. So, build 2 offices for this grant. I'm going for the grants, but mainly just to, like, have it in. Like, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it so to keep myself right, knowing that we're doing it correctly. Let's just have this in here, and here, and then here. There's our 3 offices there. And, yes, that does look like I wanted it. That's fine. That's more than acceptable. Okay, so materials, brick wall in like so, like that, and then we'll have a large jail door in there, which we will lock open almost certainly. We'll have a metal detector, which will go there, and then we will have probably. We don't need a double door there. If this was a proper prison, then you know we would go ahead and do different things, but it's not, so I'm not too bothered about that. We will just do that because the outside can't be placed, so it's just gonna build a canteen like so. So that is okay as well. Storage, while we're on, we will have in that bottom corner. Staff room we'll have in here, and then this is gonna be security. You can see we have got. Oh, look at that! That is a proper foreman's Christmas jumper, that, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty nice. I do like that. Okay, so these are still complaining about lack of water, and I'm not entirely sure why, because it's not going underneath. So we will can we not place it? No, we have to go around. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just go around underneath the capacitors, and then objects over to this. So cookers, that's in there. Fridges. And then a couple of sinks in the corner. A couple of sinks down the bottom, actually. 3 there. The odd bin. Job done. Utilities. 1, 2, 3. That should be that watered up. Power will not be connected, but that will connect it because it'll go down, and then yeah, they always place one of those to the right, so there's all that connected. As you can see, very, very little power requirement in this place, so we should be fine. Canteen, we will have to put the serving tables, or we don't have to, but we will put the serving tables along here. Do we go from that corner? No, it's a bit too cramped in that corner. We'll put one in there and put bins either side. That should be fine. Actually, what we'll do then, since it works out, we will do what we normally do, which is have that staff door dismantled. What we tend to have is a large jail door there, then a staff door there, and we lock open that one, and we lock open that one, and it means that if they want to break into here, this one is always closed but can be opened by staff, and then they'll we can just lock that one shut, and then yeah, we get a bit more security. Oh, look at that. Nice. Lots of gifts. Which is the gift of lighting. So, canteen. So it's tables and chairs. Probably there. And bench there and there. Okay, so... see, I was going to use clone tool, but then it'll clone the lights, which is something I do not want to have happen. I do not want that, for sure. So, there, and there. That'll fit in. Alright. And then this risk is going to be fawns and stuff because, yeah, quite frankly, it's already big enough. There we go. Fawn booths. There we go. Right. So that's the power up to there. So that's our canteen. So hire these 2 guards, 2 cooks, yard and a shower. Right? Easy enough. Staff, guards. Why is one doing one job? Anyway, there's that. Cooks. 6 cooks. What we'll do, pause it, check out our regime. So, free time to lock this thing up, see what it's like. So, standard regime. So, get up at 6. Actually, no, let's let him sleep in for a bit. There you go. And then, shower time for an hour. Couple of hours of free. Actually, no. We'll have shower, then eat. Free time, then eat. So, there. Yeah, that'll do us. No one working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine with me. Because it's Christmas. Where is it? Policy. Can't do policy. Okay. I'll have to sort that out. So, policy. We'll get armory. We'll get policy. Micromanagement, we have not got label, all 3, get the lot actually, because it doesn't really matter which one we get, because we're going to get them all. There we go. Oh, dogs are reindeers, fantastic. Gonna have to get those in now, aren't we? Right, so we'll have that brick wall go across there. So, we haven't got showers, which I think we will put in probably either side on here and here, so I will have it as, say, ooh, okay, so... I think we'll have just a big shower there, big shower. Oh, no. Do we want a shower up here? These two as showers. It means coming around and out. Not that it matters too much. Not that it matters too much at all. Okay, yeah, we'll do it that way, just because it sort of fits in. Sort of fits in. So brick wall like that, brick wall like that. And then we'll have that. Objects will be... Actually, let's put the shower in first. Rooms. Shower. No, it's actually done outside, because you can have an outside shower, and I really don't think that is appropriate. Right. So, drains, like that. And then shower heads. I was just going to put them all on the edge there, and actually I still might. I was going to say, but the reason that you might not do that is because it'll be a nightmare to place all of the water pipes, but yeah, it's not stopped us before. And then we'll have a couple of benches in. that? Just make sure we got this about right. Sweet. Okay, so we'll have electrical cable doing that. That just lights them up. Oh yeah, it's a nightmare to deal with. Okay, already regretting the decision, but whatever. Power through with it. At least we know that the water will reach because of how it's all connected up. There we go. Right. So, we do need a yard. Need a yard and we need holding cell. Don't need a holding cell, actually. Unlock finance through bureaucracy. Might as well. Give them something to do. And hire an accountant. So that's all put in. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, that does look quite nice. It's a bit dirty. 2 gardeners, even though we don't need them. We'll just get them anywhere. So, where do we want the yards? Yards can be... I reckon we'll have the yard is that. All that is a yard. Like that. Planning will be the walls across there. And then a wall across there. And then these side bits will be whatever we decide. So we haven't got visitation. This could be visitation. It could be anything like that. But we'll do that later on. Well, actually, we'll do it pretty much once we got people in. But for the time being, get all this as staff only, and that's fine. That's what we wanted. Right. So to get the holding cell. I don't know what this is going to be, this bit at the top. Could be the chapel. It's small for a chapel, though, isn't it? Yeah, it's too small. Far too small. Security room, actually, would be nice. Again, though, too small. Too small. It's going to be too small for almost anything, so... yeah, we'll not bother. We'll not bother. Right, so... we've got almost all the basics, apart from what I will do. Holding cell, that has to be 5x5, and that's not 5x5. So we'll have this is a holding cell, which we need a toilet and bench in there. There we go. And then that's that done. It will be finished, and then what we do is we go to prisoners, intake. We'll say everything open. And we'll say, how many prisoners can we have? 36, so we'll say fill capacity, no. We'll say total prisoners of... we'll half it. We'll half it. No, we won't. We'll just say 20. No, 16. Yeah. And as you can see, oh, look at the food. This is really a proper, like, conversion for it. I thought it was going to be, you know... a couple of candles here and there and change the colour of this. But no, look at the food. You've got, I think that's Christmas ham. You've got Christmas puddings and, like, I think that's candy canes or something. That's cool. Right, so we do have regime, that's fine. Policy, meal variety high, meal quantity high. Parole cut off, reduce that right down. No cell quality rating. All this is standard. We've got lockup and solitary. Ah, this could be solitary. But would be very difficult to do. Yeah, that's just a dead room. It's not going to happen. In terms of an accountant, we don't have one. There's that done. This holding cell will be done in but a moment. We might as well go for extra grant. And do we want legal? Don't really need it. We will have armory, intelligence going there. Might as well go for legal anywhere because it's cracking on with it. So we will have people turn up. Then we'll bring them in. And then all the standard stuff. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Right, so there's all the grants done. Let's go for grantage. And cell block A. Prison maintenance. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we've all got them done straight away. Health, well-being, visitation. Cell block B is get 50. We're never going to get that. Visitation or security procedure certification. There you go. So what we'll do, we will have on this left-hand side edge... this as our... Well, this is going to hopefully be the kennel, which we don't have unlocked, sadly. Required dogs. There we go. So I want them reindeers in. Guard patrols. Set with guard patrol. There. We are. It's not identical, but it'll do. There we are. And we will dismantle the toilet and that there, because quite honestly, having that as the room that we've designated is very, very silly. Okay, so in terms of the flooring, what should we have? Should we have the same flooring across the entire thing? I'm very tempted just because it's easy for me to place. I don't want it a white tile because it'll look, well, it'll blend in, so we need a darker tile. So a darker tile would be either the mosaic or the fancy tiles. Fancy tiles, I think, is the way to go. So for placing, we will do that. Wow, that's a lot of money. But we have the money. Well, we don't, but we have unlimited money, I guess. We can go as whatever minus we want, so that's fine. Right, so we've got all this put in. We need another grant, actually. So we'll say visitation rights, governmental security rating, which we're going for. So we haven't got a chapel, we haven't got any visitation, and there's loads of other stuff we're missing out as well. So, if we have, say, a visitor room around here, so we'd say objects visitor table, and it'll be... I still haven't rotated... You still can't rotate it that way, which is a shame. We'll just have it like this. Like that. Then that goes across. Like that. Then we've got a couple of rooms here for extra bits. Just going to split these rooms off, you see. That'll be for whatever. Power, not going to be too precious about it. Just straight up like that. And, oh yeah, them tiles are looking alright. Looking fine, in fact. Looking fine. Bureaucracy. Dogs is still 75%, which is a shame because I really want to get those sooner rather than later. Staff doll there and there. There's all the tiles going in. Nice, nice. Total 16 guards, but with a couple available only. Oh yeah, these are going to shout at me saying we can't get inside. I am aware of that. So we will have entrance there, an entrance there, and an entrance there. Like I said, don't know what those are going to be. We'll have to see. We do want a wall along there, another wall along. Is this going to be just a big... I think this is just going to be a big common room, quite honestly. Actually, no, we'll have... There's a common room there. And then we're going to have a shop or something there. On this side, similar thing. Big room and then whatever that ends up being. So the flooring is placed in there. Is that correct? No, it's not for some reason. Ah, because I cancelled a bit off. Okay. Yeah, I think because I right-clicked, it cancelled it. So there's fancy tiles. There we go. Still going. So we're just about to get some lovely visitors. And I'm interested to see what they look like. I'm interested to see what they're like. Just double-checking the deployment here. That should be staff only. That's got no access, which we're aware of. That's fine. Actually, it's not fine. Standard door. It's a shame that the door's on the side because you can't see the wreath there on the side. And here we are. They are all different types of prisoners, and as you can see, they've got little cravats on and stuff. Is it like a tartan type thing? Yeah. So we have to do the standard check. we have sadly not got a Featherstone. But, nah, yeah, as you can see now, we've got a problem because straight away we've got the fog of war. Danger level going up, being unnecessarily searched, but yeah, that is not the case. They're going to get their new uniforms, which will be... Where are their new uniforms? Nope, they're just going to get new uniforms. Go and get food straight away, job done. Right, so, not bad at all. Does this look lopsided to you? Looks sort of leaning to the right. I think it's because it's dark, maybe. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we will leave it there. Next episode, probably the last episode for this thing. Like I said, only going to be a mini-series. We will do the rest of it and get all the stuff put on and then see how it goes. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.